on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show 25 Baltimore Orioles franchise. Now, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I absolutely love the product. Use it on a daily basis, whether I'm going to the gym, getting a quick workout, doing one of these videos, doing a live stream, anything like that. Dubby always has my back. My personal favorite flavor is the Grandpa's Dentures water. Absolutely amazing flavor, but I do recommend you guys checking out a bunch of their different flavors. The Cali cream is really good. It's an orange tangerine flavor. They have a bunch. Definitely recommend you checking it out. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Before we get this episode started, we are welcoming Paul Skenes to Baltimore, taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates today. Braxton Garrett taking on Paul Skenes. This is going to be an excellent matchup. Paul Skenes, one of the best pitchers in all of Major League Baseball. We're going to have a tough time getting the ball, getting hits today. So before we get this started, I do want you to check out the series playlist. I'll post in the top right-hand corner right here. Definitely recommend you checking it out. Guys, we are going to get this episode started taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates today. As you guys can see, Paul Skenes on the mound today. The Orioles have an 86-59 record. Pittsburgh Pirates well over 500 with a 79-67 record. Paul Skenes 13-5 on the year with just an over 2 ERA. Braxton Garrett 11-4, 3.58 ERA. This team, both teams are very young teams. Paul Skenes, like I said, one of the best pitchers on the mound today. I am super excited to see where this matchup goes. Hopefully we can get the win today. If not, we're going to try our best. Like I said, Paul Skenes, one of the best hitters in the game. Beer break. And like I told you guys, I have recently made the switch to drinking a lot of those weirder beers that I normally drink to drinking Michelob Ultras, one of my personal favorites, 95 calories per can, 2.6 carbs. Not a sponsor. Michelob, you can get at me if you want. I love Michelob Ultra, though. I'm super excited about this game because we get to face one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. Paul Skenes, I feel like, is a super underrated. Well, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Like I said, 86-59, your Baltimore Orioles. By the way, got this hat to go with the Colton Cowser jersey that I am currently wearing. Absolutely just, I loved the old school bird, and I like the feel of it. I just like it. Ramon Laureano going to be leading off this game. He's playing center field, remember. Cedric Mullins is out for the postseason. Ryan Mountcastle batting number 9. Heston Kjerstad, our DH. Gunnar Henderson and Tyler O'Neill are both on fire. Colton Cowser obviously having like a nice little season. I'm bumping Ramon Laureano down to like 8 or 9. I just think that would be the best place for him. He's hitting number 8. And a little bit of interleague matchup. 44,000 fans here tonight in Baltimore. 79-67. Absolutely insane record for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They are leading their division, the NL Central. Not your typical Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm sure the Nutting family is absolutely losing their mind right now with this, motley crew and Paul Skenes. We are going to be wearing the all-orange. I love the all-orange. Pittsburgh won Game 1. Baltimore came back and won Game 2. It is now Braxton Garrett on the mound for Game 3, looking to silence his counterpart, Paul Skenes. I gotta say, that was a pretty decent trade for to get Braxton Garrett. I did have to give up Ramon Urias, which, to be honest with you, I was fine. Leading off this game is O'Neal Cruz, 21 home runs on the year, and Braxton Garrett winds it up, and he takes a look at that slider. 0-1 is the count. Braxton Garrett having himself a nice season, especially coming over from the last place division, Marlins, and it's now an 0-2 count. I wasn't super, like, I knew I was, and we strike out O'Neal Cruz first out of the inning, and now it is Brian Reynolds, Maryland native Brian Reynolds, up to the mound, takes a look at that first pitch. It is a 1-0 count. Got that in there, back to even the count. Brian Reynolds has 32 home runs on the year. Honestly, I would love to have him on this Orioles roster. I mean, if we weren't pretty loaded with what we got. And the windup swings through that circle change, and it is 1-2. And it is off. Jordan Westberg recovers it. And that is going to be the final out of the inning. Good work by this Baltimore Oriole team. Paul Skenes now on the mound. Look at him. He has just been lights out this year. 2.05 ERA and 184 innings pitched. Paul Skenes 13-5. Potential NL Cy Young here. Leading off the game, Jackson Holliday, who did have kind of a little slump in his career beginning of his career, now starting to turn it on, but he is going to be the first out of the game. And now we're up. Colton Cowser, nobody on. It is two outs. Let's see if Colton Cowser can do something here. Swings at that, gets it to drop in. It is going to be a single. And a 2-out single for Colton Cowser. Now it is Tyler O'Neill. Look, Paul Skenes only threw 4 pitches this at-bat. So it is absolutely plausible with Tyler O'Neill up, 29 home runs, 73 ribbies. Very good start of the year. A very good year so far. And I don't believe it. You didn't fly across the country to see O'Neill. 0-2 is the count. And that is going to be the final out. And we got that hit by Colton Cowser. We're going to pick things up. 2 outs in the top of the second. Going to take that was a strike. Brian Hayes, who I know has been talk of trades here, IRL. 0-2, Jesus, we got him in a pitcher's count. Got a hold of that one. Tyler O'Neill going to chase after it. Able to get that final out of the second inning. And no hits for this Pittsburgh Pirate offense as we're back here in the top of the third. 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez to the mound. Only 32 pitches thrown by Braxton Garrett so far, and he chops that one off. It is 1-1 count. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 3 the last game. And swings through it. It is going to be another big chopper. And it is now 1-2. There we go. Oh, wow. Way high. Back to an even count. Ignore that. We got some Xbox points. And that's going to be the strikeout to end the inning. Braxton Garrett has been on fire today, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson Holliday back up. 15 pitches thrown by Paul Skenes in the third, and we're in the third. 2 outs in the third. Takes a look at that four-seam fastball. It is outside. 1-0 is the count for Jackson Holiday. Fouls that four-seamer off, and it is 1-1. Fouls off that pitch again, and it is 1-2. And that's going to get, all right, so close, but that is going to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to move on. 1 hit, and it was by us. Gunnar Henderson up, bottom of the 4th. Nobody on, no outs. Gunnar Henderson, a real power threat in this lineup. 34 home runs on the year. And he swings through that curveball, and it is 0-2. Need you to choke up on that bat just a little bit. Fouls off that four-seamer. Still an 0-2 count. Got a hold of that one, and it's just going to drop to the outfielder's glove. That's going to be the first out of the inning. And it is now Tyler O'Neill. Nobody on, 2 outs. And that slips through. That is going to be the second hit of this ball game. Tyler O'Neill dribbles that one through. And it is a big-time hit for number 9 in the program. Number 1 in your heart. Paul Skenes only allowed 2 hits. He only has the 1 strikeout, though. So he's not been super overpowering today. But now Adley Rutschman up to the plate. And swings right through that curveball. It is 0-1. Got to have a little bit better of a ball, of an eye, Adley. We got it. Oh, opposite field single. And with 2 on, 2 out, runner in scoring position. Who is up to the plate next? 3 hits allowed by Paul Skenes. Who's on? Oh, God. Jordan Westberg. Pretty decent hitter, I will say that. Got a hold of that one, but it is just going to be a fly out to end the inning. Had a little bit of life there, but I don't know. It just didn't work out. We have 1 on, 1 out in the 5th inning, and he stole second. So now with a runner in scoring position, Joey Bart steals base. Fouls that one off. It is 0-2. 2-11 kid Brian Hayes with runners in scoring position, so I like them odds. And that is going to be a foul ball. Swings through. That was a strikeout, wasn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Fouls the cutter off. Nope. He ain't going to think about stealing third. He got lucky once. Oh, God. Hitters count. I love Lovier Paguara. Got that strikeout. Yes. All right. 7th strikeout of the game for Braxton Garrett. He has been a very solid addition to this team. Oh, God. And that's going to bounce off the wall. Oh, Tyler O'Neill was not playing it. Shoot. And that is a Pittsburgh run, 1-0. This has very much been a pitcher's duel here in Camden Yards. 0-1 is the count on Griffin Conine. Back to an even count. Oh, God. Colton Cowser now giving chase, and that is going to be a pop or fly out to end the inning. Through 5, only a 1-run lead for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got 1 on, 2 out. Jackson Holiday to the plate. And that is just going to be a pop out. God darn it. 4 hits, though. I'll take it. Look at your MVP candidates. Gunnar Henderson, 3rd position. Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, your top 2. Would love to win an MVP with Gunnar. Make me so freaking happy as we're going to come back here in the 6th inning. No on. Gunnar Henderson up. Takes a look at that curveball. Just watches it go by. 1-0 is the count. Swings right through that. God.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fouls that off. It is a 1-2 count. We got to start producing here, boys and girls. All right, back to an even count. And here we go. Full count. Colton Cowser up 22 homers, 63 RBIs. So Paul Skenes does not want to walk Gunnar. Uh-oh, there is a... And that is going to be a fly out. 2 out, no on. Tyler O'Neill up. Got a hold of it. It's actually... Oh, God, that was a fly out to end the inning. 4 hits in the game. Andrew Kittredge is now in the game. 25 games a season, 2-0 record, 2 holds. Good pitcher. He was a nice free agent signing here in the offseason. And we get that first pitch in. It is 0-1. 7th inning stretch time, boys and girls. Got that slider in there. It is now 0-2. All right. Oof. And that's going to creep on through. Ramon Laureano. You know, honestly, as much as I like the Ramon Laureano in center field does kind of scare me. I might, with Cedric Mullins out, that is going to be a big missing part of this team. I do know that we can move the lineups around. I know, like, Colton Cowser can play center. And that's going to be a strikeout for Andrew Kittredge. And that is going to be the first. There's 2 on, 1 out. Got that first pitch, a sinker in there. 0-1 is the count. Brian Hayes, 209 this year with runners in scoring position. Got that in there. It is now 0-2. Got it. Turning the double play. Yes, and that is going to be the end of the inning. The very rare 3-6-3 double play. 4 hits apiece for these teams. We got a runner in scoring position, Ramon Laureano. Can he advance the runner? It's what we need him to do. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 251. Not exactly the best place to have him, but he's going to take a look at that sweeper. 203 on the year with runners in scoring position. Not good. Oh, did not bite on that. I thought they were going to call that. And that is going to be a pop-up just to end the inning. We get runners in scoring position, and we cannot capitalize on it. All right, well, it is now the 8th inning. Ryan Mountcastle up, no on, nobody out. Oof. Swung right through that curveball. Let's get it going. Swung through another freaking curve.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that's going to be a foul off right there. Can we do something? And that is going to be a strikeout looking. Now it's 2 on, nobody on. Gunnar Henderson going to get it through, and that is going to be a single for Gunnar. And it is 1 on, 2 out. Let's see what we can do. Now comes up one of our many power hitters in Colton Cowser.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
All right. Fouls that pitch off. It is 0-1. 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Watches that splitter, and it is outside. Fouls that pitch off. It is now a 1-2 count.
Swing right there, some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
All right.
And it's just foul. That was close. Outside.
Back to an even count, baby. Come on. I need something from you, Colton. As he strikes out. Jesus.
The Orioles still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back, and on the mound is the
Dennis Santana coming in. Tyler O'Neill. Let's see what Tyler O'Neill can do. Looks at that slider. It is inside. 1-0 is the count. Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 3 on the day. Swings right through that dadgum slider. And it is 1-1. Fouls it off. 1-2.
one-run game, bottom 9.
That's a strikeout by Tyler O'Neill.
Bart collects, fires to first.
And that is going to be the first out of the final inning. 2 out, nobody on. Jordan Westberg try to become the hero today. Fouls it up. Oh, Jesus, got it. And that is going to be the final out of the game. Pittsburgh Pirates win. We only took 1 out of 3 games from Pittsburgh. Paul Skenes wins today's game. I believe that would be his 14th win on the year. And Braxton Garrett loses only his 5th. Like Braxton, 14th win. Braxton Garrett has been absolutely, he was a great acquisition for this team. And honestly, if he is up for a contract, I am going to give it to him. Not going to lie. Unfortunately, the power numbers slipped today against Paul Skenes. We will figure it out. Well, you know what? It's funny. I didn't start hitting home runs till a couple episodes ago. And now we finally figured it out. And we're here. Yeah, that was a luck bloop double. Tyler O'Neill wasn't playing it deep. Look at the double play. Just picks that thing out of the air. Braxton Garrett, 6 innings, 2 hits. Only 1 earned run. We had a game for ourselves. Adley Rutschman 1 for 4, Gunnar Henderson 1 for 4, and Colton Cowser 1 for 4. Yeah, we're not going to produce like that. We are going to go ahead and simulate 2 Oh, Ryan O'Hearn is no longer injured. We'll utilize him. 29 players. I'm going to auto fix that. The Norfolk Tides don't make it. The Bowie Bay Sox. I'm not worried about it. We're going to simulate ahead. We have 95 wins on the year. Dean Kramer is going to be on the mound. 2-game lead, so we are going to be the AL East champions. But, well, let's take a quick look at this end of season stats. 182 strikeouts. Kramer, 117. Everybody's got over 100. Yanier Cano, Kittredge, Batista. Rutschman's only got 10. 13 home runs for Ryan Mountcastle, almost 20 for O'Hearn. Mateo on the IL. Jackson Holiday having a nice year. Gabriel Arias. Jordan Westberg having a nice year. Colby Mayo not doing so great. Gunnar, 39 and 110. That's great. That is great. Tyler O'Neill, 31 and 76. I will take that. Cedric Mullins, 9 home runs. And Colton Cowser, 25 and 68. He's been the best surprise of this year. But, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Guys, before I get the hell up on out of here, I got to plug some other stuff. Monday nights, NASCAR 14, Jimmy Johnson season mode. I'm going to leave a post in one of the 4 corners around my big body. Tuesday, WWE 2K24, My Rise. My GM. Sorry about that. Wednesday, NHL 25, Philadelphia Flyers 2.0, franchise rebuild. Having a lot of fun with that. Absolutely great. We are in year number 3, baby. And Saturday night, when permittable, this week it is going to be after Money in the Bank. So if you want to discuss Money in the Bank while watching me play My Rise, definitely come through and check it out. It'll be posted in one of the 4 corners right here. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. I will see y'all in the next video. Have a great day, a great evening, whenever you're watching this. And until next time, my friends, one love and peace out.